So, hello to you, my comedy virgin friend. What's your name? Ethan. Ethan, everyone say hello. Ethan! Ethan, thank you very much for coming down and choosing to break in your comedy virginity with ourselves. I'm presuming you've been told about the initiation ceremony? Look at it, I've not even brought lube. This is going to be a very painful Wednesday of bummage. Good for you, sir. That's the plural of bummage. So, Ethan, it's nice to meet you, pal. Who you out with? Who's this lovely lady? Harriet. I love how Harriet took over the conversation there. None of that fucking the man's introducing me. It's 2019 and Harriet don't take no shit from no man. Good for you, girl. Right, okay, I'm going to go out there and say the fact that you took that over is because you two are not together. You're on a date or something like that, or you're just friends or some bullshit like that. Brother and sister. Oh, right, because I was going to say, if it's brother and sister from the Wirral, it still counts. Do you know what I mean? Like, still might be right. You might be dating. Who knows? Do you know what I mean? Whatever you get up to at the Wirral. Sweet. So you're not brother and sister? You're boyfriend girl. Sweet. How long you been boyfriend girl for, Ethan? Why ask me? Because she'll definitely know. At least 4 years. Okay, so, but I mean, that it could be longer than, so 4 years there or thereabouts. Yeah. Harriet, how long? I'll allow that. I love Harriet. She's like the fucking judge in her own relationship. Fucking Judge Judy over here in the front. I shall allow it. Kabang. Sweet. So you've been together for 4 years. 4 years is a long enough time. That's pretty cool. That's nice. So 4 years. How did you meet back in the day 4 years ago? What happened? Tinder. Fuck. I love how somebody on Tinder in the third row just couldn't help themselves then. Woo-hoo! It works. It's all right, mate. Excuse me, lad with Dennis Nielsen glasses. Shut the fuck up. Thank you. Fucking thinking about killing and raping young boys. Just sit there and shut the fuck up. Sorry, it's just the thing is I know exactly what's going on. Is she's fit as fuck, you look a bit weird, and you want to make sure that she won't leave. I get it. But you're going to have to zip it for me because you keep yapping and stuff like that, and it's irritating. Is that all right? Thank you ever so much. I was really harsh then, wasn't I? I was fucking horrible. Do you know what it is? I fucked my back up a week ago. I put my back out. I ruptured the ligaments in my lower back, and I damaged a sciatic nerve putting a sandwich in the fridge. Fucking rock and roll, mate. And ever since then, I've been in pain, so I've been a proper cunt. So I apologise about that, but it was mainly your fault. So not much of an apology. So you met 4 years ago on Tinder. Who messaged who first? You did. Harriet, strong, independent woman. What did you message? Give me cock! Just like, in, now! Ah! What did you message? It was a Taylor Swift pun. It was a Taylor Swift, but you see, the thing is that is an opening message that would work for you because you're kind of like cute and cheeky. But if I message someone with a Taylor Swift pun, you go, well, there is a very confident paedophile. So you message a Taylor Swift pun, and you've been together ever since, and that's sweet. Here's a question, Ethan. At the time when you were messaging her, were you on any other dating websites? Fucking bullshit, mate. Putting all your eggs in one basket. Seriously, you were just on Tinder?
Yeah, but
you can talk to multiple girls. Trying to make himself sound like a player. That's, I had pussy left, right, and centre, my friend. Mate, the thing is it's good now, isn't it? Because people used to be embarrassed about meeting online and stuff, but the stigma's gone on it, and it's fine, it's not weird anymore. When I was single, I was on all the online dating websites. I was on Tinder, I was on Plenty of Fish, I was on Single Asian Muslim. I mean, I'm not, but for the right woman, I'd convert. Look at some of the women on singleasianmuslim.com, they're fucking beautiful. I was going through the website like, Jesus Christ, I'd pray 5 times a day to smash that shit. So what are you up to, pal? What are you up to, Ethan? What have you done today? You've just got here? Yep. You've driven up from Birmingham today? Oh, right, okay. So you live in Birmingham then, I assume? It's not like you live in Liverpool, but you went, no, fuck it, let's start from Birmingham today. Let's mix the day up with an M6 drive. So you live in Birmingham. Have you been at work today? You got the week off? Oh, sweet. How come you got the week off? What you do?
What do I do, or why have we got the week off?
Well, what do you do?
I work in an iron foundry.
You work in an iron foundry?
That's right,
What the fucking hell does that mean? Look at these three girls don't know what the fuck you are talking about. You sound like you're from Game of Thrones. I work in an iron foundry, found in the fire for the king. What the fuck is an iron foundry? Right, I know what iron is. So iron is a metal, innit? So what's a foundry?
We melt it.
So you melt the iron
And make it into other things.
and you make it into other things. So what do you make the iron into? What sort of things?
Cat's eyes.
Cat's eyes. I'm presuming you mean, yeah, in the road. You didn't have to specify that, like there were any blind cats going around that wanted iron fucking eyes. So you make cat's eyes and stuff. Okay, sweet. And you got the week out. Are you spending the whole time up in Liverpool then, like a cheeky sex weekend? Oh no. Oh no, we've been together for 4 years. We've fucked each other to death, quite frankly. It's a boring game now. That's sweet. I'm in a long-term relationship. It's dull, innit? It's sweet. So you're up here just for the night?
Oh, no, we're leaving on Friday.
You're leaving on Friday. And what have you got planned in between now and then? What sort of stuff are you going to go and see? What I like about you, Ethan, is that there's never just an answer, is there? There's always an intake of breath, and then Ethan chooses his words incredibly carefully. What shall we do? So what are you up to?
We're going to do like Beatles.
The Beatles stuff? Yeah. Oh, yeah. They keep that quiet around here. Just having some beers, getting pissed. Concert Square. Fucking yes, mate. Yes, mate, getting fingered behind the Revos. I love it. I take getting fingered behind the Revos. Well, Revos is revolution, and fingering is where you, never mind. Oh, that's true. 4 years, you're fingered out by now, Harriet, aren't you? Sweet.